Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Cubica AMF Tech Tip Podcast. This is a weekly podcast where we take you on a journey through the fascinating world of bowling technology and beyond. As always, I am your host, Orly, and we have back the very famous Charles Craig that's always here on the show. He's pretty much a part of the show. I mean, not to be mean, I should just probably not call anybody else, just have you every week. You're probably like, no thanks, I got other stuff to do. But Charles, welcome to the show again.
Yay, I'm here a lot, but you know what? I'm here because I like doing it, so always happy to be back.
Yep, and it's always very appreciated. So Charles, first off, you want to let everyone know, I have a feeling we're going to have, we've been getting a lot more listens I'm noticing lately, so I'm thinking we're getting some new people. So can you first off let everyone know your title with the company and what you do within that title?
Yeah, of course. Well, I am Charles Craig, and I am a Cubica AMF Max trainer. I am the one that shows up on site or has a virtual training with you after you make a purchase or do an upgrade or something to make sure that you and your staff are experts at the products that you just got.
Perfect. Well, that kind of falls in line with what I want to bring up today, because obviously you get asked a lot of questions, whether they're from me or from customers or, maybe the sales team. But speaking of questions, in Conqueror, there is a question mark at the top of the page. And, it's kind of one of those things that's kind of like, do I click this? Do I not click this? Can you let everyone know what that question mark is and, what it does once they click it and how it can help them?
Yeah, of course. So there's actually two icons up there that both have question marks on them. One is a white question mark that has a little arrow next to it, a little pointer. And if you click on that, you'll notice that it changes your mouse cursor inside of Conqueror. And then anything that you click on, it will take you directly to that part of the Conqueror user manual and explain what you clicked on. And it also explains everything that you have on the current page. So that will take you everywhere from, if you're on the all lane screen, and you click on an open lane or a closed lane, it'll show you information about frame count all the way down to when a lane was opened or how it was opened. If you're looking in your lane options, it'll explain what each different lane option does. If you're in user profile setup, it'll even explain to you what each of those user profile options are. The other icon that we have up there is a big white circle with a black question mark in it. And that is the kind of higher level. That is going to just take you to the Conqueror manual and will let you view any of the contents for that Conqueror release that are available.
Okay. So it's kind of like kind of an assistant of some sort, right? So if you need help on that page, you click that and it's going to kind of bring it up and help you.
It really is. It lets you just click on exactly what you need help with, and it will take you to that part of the manual. And then it's also worth noting, either of those tools that you use, our Conqueror manual is in many, many different languages. So if you prefer to view the manual in Spanish, Italian, English, French, Japanese, whatever, we have the manual available for you in whatever your native language is or your staff's native language.
That's awesome. And I'm sure it's just personal. I mean, obviously personal preference or what you actually need help with when using that button. But is there any specific, if someone's kind of new and they're using Conqueror, they're kind of new to Conqueror, is there any section that you would specifically say that might work best for them?
I definitely say any of the items on the all lane screen, if you're not sure what it is, like the services menu. If you don't know what the maintenance mode is or what cleaning mode is, that'll tell you exactly what it is. Or if, you're new at a center and somebody wants you to change something that's happening on their lane, you'll go into lane options. Maybe you don't know what all of those probably 100, 200 options and lane options are. It'll explain to you what each of them are when you click on them.
Perfect. Yeah, because I know, especially when you are new, that it could be a little overwhelming at times. Like you guys come into the center, you have, you're helping with so much, and some people not as much time, or somebody might not be there, so it's just kind of a lot dumped on you. So yeah, that's awesome. An awesome feature to have. So yeah, make sure you're using that. It's gonna help you out there. Well, Charles, I appreciate your time on the show today, as I always do. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me back, Orly. I always love to help out.
You're always welcome. And everyone else out there, thank you for listening to the Cubica AMF Tech Tip Podcast. We're here each week to support centers like yours with expert advice and the latest in bowling innovation. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode, and be sure to share this podcast with your team, coworkers, or anyone who could benefit. Until next time, we'll talk to you again soon.